Modern cards, which include Untamed, Dice, Chaos Legion, and their associate reward cards, are about to get a nice price boost. I'll tell you why coming up. If you're like me and you see your Splinterlands assets as an investment as well as a way to play an awesome game, you might be wondering if your investment will ever pay off. Did we join way too late? Will asset value continue to drop? Where is the 10x that all the OG players talk about? I came into the game in December of 2021, which is a little bit before the Chaos Legion General Sale began. A majority of my investments in Splinterlands is in Chaos Legion packs and cards. And every so often, what I like to do is to look at the expected value of the Chaos Legion pack. Over the past 2 months, Chaos Legion pack values have fluctuated up and down, but it's generally declining. It's gone from about $3.75 in mid-January to $3.60 in February to now about $3.20. And Untamed and Dice pack values have followed a very similar decline. And all of this sounds like a really gloomy outlook for those of us that have invested heavily in Chaos Legion cards, but there are 2 interesting catalysts coming up that will significantly increase demand for modern cards. And these changes were both announced in recent town halls. The first is the change to the reward structure, and second is the introduction of the modern and wild format. I want to walk us through why these 2 changes will be huge for card value. Matt announced a change to the reward structure a few weeks back, and you may have missed a small detail. At first, we were expecting this change to happen as early as April, but from the most recent town hall, it sounds like this reward structure will be released in May.
It's currently in the development process. It's, come hell or high water, going to be released in May.
While a lot of the details are still kept under secrecy, Matt mentioned a very significant piece of information.
The real issue comes down to the starter cards that you can just play with, even though you don't own. And obviously we put them in there because we want people to come in and play the game, right? Without, try before you buy type of thing. Ultimately we came up with the concept where you can still use the starter cards, but they won't earn rewards. And I'll get into that in a minute. But, for those of you who might be worried or concerned about why that's the issue, the starter cards basically are infinite card inflation, essentially. Even though they're not real cards, right? They do allow players to earn rewards. So players can make, there's not really a realistic limit to the number of accounts that can be made. And then when they purchase the spellbook, that money comes to the company, not to the ecosystem. So, as far as the ecosystem is concerned, this sort of unlimited amount of accounts can be made. No value goes into the ecosystem, yet more rewards are taken out of the ecosystem. So that is the underlying problem that I think is behind most of the issues we have in the game economy right now. So by taking out the ability for starter cards to earn the rewards, it fixes that underlying issue. And it again allows a free market system to take hold. So that means that if all the accounts that come in now have to buy or rent actual cards in order to earn rewards, then it's great if someone has a bot army and makes 10,000 accounts, because they have to put the money into the system, into the ecosystem in order to earn the rewards on those accounts. And that will increase rental or card market prices.
What? Using cards that players do not own themselves will reduce rewards earned. This is a big change. Up until now, whether you use the Ghost set of cards provided by Splinterlands or cards that you've purchased and own, the amount of DEC rewarded are the exact same. Now that there's a shift in philosophy to push players to own cards, the demand specifically for the current set of Ghost cards will increase. Whether the players are bots or human beings, each account will now need its own set of cards to earn the full rewards that come with battles. And then in the next few weeks, as the new reward structure is formalized, single BCX cards that impact the meta will jump in price. From Untamed, you'll want staples like Living Lava, Serpentine Spy, Unicorn Mustang, Failed Summoner, Khmer Princess, I think that's how you say it, Truth Speaker, Ice Pixie, Serpent of Eld, and Shield Bearer. From Chaos Legion, you'll want to pick up cards like Demon Shark, Deep Lurker, Flying Squid, Silent Shavi, Cursed Windiku, Goblin Psychic, Regal Periton, Tenyi Striker, Pellicor, Arbalist, and Time Mage. Grab them now before the price hike happens. To add on to the demand of the cards, we're also expecting Modern and Wild formats to come out. And the biggest part of this release is something that you may have accidentally skipped over.
Modern versus Wild. What are the power requirements for Modern? Will it be less since Modern cards have less burn value?
Yeah, I think the plan is that the power requirements will be half as much in Modern, just because the Chaos Legion cards have half the collection power.
Did Yamamat just say that the new format will have the collection power requirements halved? This means that the requirements for Silver 3, which is a lot of beginners' starting goals, is only 7,500 power. And if you're playing in higher leagues like Silver 1 or Gold 1, you'll be able to jump a couple of levels and likely into a completely new league. As historical bronze players play in silver, silver players play in gold, gold and diamond, the level cap for monsters grow. What this means is that players will want to buy cards to level up their deck. Speaking from personal experience, playing in a silver level deck in a gold league was very meh. I mean, seeing the other higher level cards that other players used made me want to level up my card so that I could be competitive. And it's never fun losing matches because the other player had better cards. I mean, who likes to play like that? It's way more exciting to match the other players' card levels, but have creative lineups that beat the opponent's strategy. More players in higher leagues increases the level cap for the cards they use. So this encourages people to buy more BCX of the cards that they enjoy playing with, which in turn increase the demand for the modern cards. So 2 big changes that are going to be changing the demand for modern format cards. This demand can either ramp up Chaos Legion pack purchases, which has seemingly stopped to a screeching halt, or we might just see individual card prices in the market tick up. What are your thoughts? Have you or are you planning to pick up a few of your favorite Untamed or Chaos Legion cards? Are you going to shift up a league and level up your summoner and monsters? Let me know in the comments below. That's it for today. I would really appreciate it if you liked the video, if you got some type of value from it, and subscribe to my channel below. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next week.